If you are an entrepreneur who feels a little overwhelmed with the whole content production hamster wheel, or if you just want to be in all of the places, build your empire online, show up everywhere, but not work 24 hours a day, this video is for you. I'm going to share with you my content repurposing system that allows me to create over a month of video in just a couple hours. Welcome, my name is Kaye Putnam. I'm the psychology-driven brand strategist. I have been an online entrepreneur for over 7 years, and I have learned a thing or two about efficient content production. Because as a brand strategist, I know and I teach to all of you how important it is to be more visible, to have more repetition, to keep showing up, to lead and to influence. But you can't do that if you don't have an efficient content system. A few caveats. What I'm going to describe here, my current content system, involves using a content manager. So this wonderful human being helps me repurpose and distribute this content. Now, if I were just doing it myself, I would choose to be on less platforms so that I had less to create. But because I have the help of my team, I'm able to be in more places and to have more frequency. But keep that in mind, this isn't something that is 100% free. Either it's going to take your time or it's going to take the help of a team to make it happen. But imagine this, you create one beautiful piece of content. And then from that piece of content, you create everything else for at least an entire week. So every Instagram post, every Facebook post, a blog article, all of the little tweets or emails or whatever else that you are doing online, it can be all born from one piece of content. That's exactly what I do. And I don't stop there. I even batch my core pieces of content. So let me explain the system first, and then I'll go into the nitty-gritty details of each step. So there's 4 phases to this content repurposing system. I teach this to both my one-on-one clients who need this information, and then also to my Amplify Accelerator group, which is a small application-only group of driven entrepreneurs who are growing their online platforms significantly. And it's a small mastermind where I'm teaching you exactly how to do that. So I'm teaching this content repurposing system in great detail, in addition to figuring out what your brand is, getting professional designs done, and a whole lot more. But never fear, I'm going to share what I know, at least on the top level, so that you can put this to work in your business right after watching this video. Okay, so the 4 steps that you'll go through is to create source content. Second is to slice and dice or reformat that into different types of content or different representations of that content. Third is your distribution plan, which includes templates to make that all easier. And then fourth is to actually batch the content. Now, this video that I'm recording right here is actually video number 9 today so far. And I think I've only been at this, the actual recording part, for about 2 hours, 2.5 hours. So I am coming up on 2 months, because I publish weekly videos here on YouTube, 2 months of content in just a couple of hours with this whole system and preparation that leads into it. And then from here, all of these videos are going to go in a batch to my video editor, who will send back 2 versions of each video. I have him do a long form video, which goes on YouTube, and then a short form version of the video, which is either like a quick recap or a teaser, depending on how the content of the video works. And that's what I use on, say, Facebook, like in my Facebook group. It's what goes on my Facebook business page, and then I also use it on Instagram to promote the longer YouTube video. From there, all of this content gets packaged up and published and reformatted by Jana, my content manager. So Jana takes the long form video, she writes the YouTube description, the tags, does all the optimization. That's great, publishes it, schedules it. But not only that, she also takes the short form video and schedules a post teasing the content and inviting people to subscribe to the YouTube channel over in my Facebook group, which at the time of recording is about 5,000 strong. We do a similar thing on my Facebook page on the day that the video is released, sending people back over here to YouTube because it's my primary focus at the moment. And then the magic keeps happening. We also send an email to my email list, which the content of that email is derived from this video as well, and invites people over to YouTube. My list, right now is like 19,000 people. So lots of opportunity to take this one piece of content, and even if people don't watch it on YouTube, they're coming into contact with it on all of these different platforms where I have audiences built up. This is so powerful, because if I was trying to create a new piece of content, which is what I did for years, new content for every platform, you can just see how this multiplies. It gets out of control really quickly. Either that or you're spending your entire business life creating content, which isn't serving anybody, because then they don't get to actually work with you because you don't have the bandwidth. So if you have had trouble in the past with creating content consistently, getting it published, and continuing all of the other parts in your business, know that you are not alone. It just takes implementing a system like this one to make it happen. Okay, so we talked about the YouTube video. It goes into the Facebook group, it goes into my Facebook page, it goes on my Instagram page, all pushing people back to YouTube, also goes to my email. And then we start to repurpose this piece of content. So for our more popular videos, we take 2 out of the 4 videos each month, roughly. So we're taking half of our videos and we're turning them into long form blog posts. These do take time and talent to write, for sure, but it's creating another learning style. So for the people who prefer to read content, plus to appeal more to Google and search engines who are finding my website that way, this long form blog content gives people another entry point, and it's being created all from this source content, which is my YouTube video. Now, I do need to note, this source content that you create, if it's more natural for you to write a blog post, that could be the source content. Or if it's more natural for you to get on a podcast and record audio, that could be your source content. What's important is that your source content is meaty, it's long form, so that it can be broken down and repurposed into other places. And probably most important, it comes natural to you. So maybe writing comes most naturally to you, or maybe video or audio, whatever comes most naturally to you is what your source content should be. Because then you can either enlist team help, or you can use your original thoughts from your source content to create smaller bits of content. Okay, so finally, the final step in this whole process is, even beyond the teaser videos that we publish on the Facebook page and on my Instagram page, those things, we are also creating captions, so like actual written content, short form written content from these long form videos, which might look like belief statements if I say something like particularly impassioned in the video. Or for a video like this one here, it'll probably be more of like a list form, how-to type of content that, again, it's just extending the life that I'm putting in here with you, recording this video. It can reach so many more people who aren't on YouTube, people who prefer not to watch video, can capture bits and pieces of this content in other places. Can you see how powerful that is? Like freaking magical. I love business systems that are exponential and they build on each other without putting in more time, more hours, more work. Beautiful. I wanted to mention a few of the tools that make this whole process possible and efficient as well. So first of all, it's really important to have captions, especially on YouTube videos, because not everybody is going to listen. Plus, some people have English as a second language or whatever, for whatever reason. I like to sometimes sit in bed and watch YouTube videos without the sound on. And this is important for other platforms as well. So it's important to get captions, and one of the best ways to do that I've found is with rev.com. They have the least amount of errors and it's an affordable service. Now, another tool that I've been experimenting with, especially over on Instagram TV, IGTV, is an app called Zubtitle, Z-U-B title. And that you can upload videos and you can put like the top banner and the small banner, or like a top and bottom banner on your YouTube. So you can put the title up there to call attention to the video, to give people some context of what you're speaking about in the video. So I've been experimenting with that, and you could also use that similarly like on your Facebook page or wherever. We use ActiveCampaign as our email marketing system, which I love because they have so many options for talking with like my Facebook ads account for retargeting and for creating incredible automations based on what people are doing so that everybody has a more personalized experience. And then we use Buffer currently. We've used them for a long time for actually scheduling out the videos to my Facebook group and my Facebook page. And we actually are using Planoly. Buffer has some options for Instagram scheduling, but I prefer Planoly's visual planning system, software, layout, whatever you want to call it. So I have been enjoying them a lot as well for the Instagram side of things. Because let's face it, as entrepreneurs, we are busy. There's lots of things that we could be doing. So maximizing your time as much as possible, either through team and software and repurposing, those are all smart things to do. And I hope that this video gave you some concrete ideas that you can take into your business and implement right away. If you found this video helpful, give me the thumbs up here on the video. That's incredibly heartwarming for me to see. And I hope you're having an incredible day. Happy repurposing. I will see you guys next time.